1, 2, 3. We're on episode 3. Welcome, guys. If you are joining us, we are recording the Jobber Tears, episode 3. I feel like it's Star Wars. You know, like the trilogy. But we're going to have more episodes.
They do have a lot of episodes.
Yeah, but we're going to have more.
They do.
No, but we're going to have more than that.
Oh.
Great. All right, I'm Janelle from HR. Once again, I'm here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Blacc. And once again, we are the Jobber Tears. So, this week in wrestling has been a very heavy wrestling week, if I must say so myself.
It's been heavy for you, because you've been all over the map. Yeah. I was at the crib. Me too.
Well, we'll get into Raw's 25th anniversary once we get into our second segment. But we're going to start with our opening segment, which is behind Gorilla's position. So, we're going to talk about the ins and outs of outside of the wrestling ring. And we're going to actually start off with our OMG moment of the week. So, guys, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. I got my new Naya picture right here.
Signed. No. I mean,
signed. Signed.
I mean, like, how you doing?
How you doing? Okay. That went over my head. Oops.
Clearly
I ain't gonna front. That went over my head. That went over my head. I was like, yo, I'm doing good. I got this yeah.
Well, clearly Enzo Amore is not doing so well. So,
that was a segue. Oh, shoot.
That was a phenomenal segue.
That was a phenomenal segue. That was hard. That was harder than crack.
What a bunch of rookies, guys. So just keep that in mind. So,
I've been doing podcasts as long as you have. Yo, shut up.
Just saying.
Yo, host, man. Host. Just host.
Keep up with it.
Please.
Thank you. So, Enzo, our favorite bada bang, bada boom, how you doing? Guy went from being cruiserweight champion one day, the next day being suspended, to the next day being released. Like, all in 72 hours, the fastest turnover I feel like in WWE history. So, apparently Enzo has been accused of some sexual assaults with a young lady, and he actually hid that information from WWE, and that's what they're saying is really what kind of was like the icing on the cake for him in terms of his release. He hasn't been charged, so just keep that in mind. And once again, guilty, innocent until proven guilty. So I want to start with Mr. Blacc. What are your thoughts on Enzo being released from WWE, and now what's next for him?
To be honest with you, to be very honest, I don't know. Because let's say how that he didn't do it. Hypothetically speaking, he didn't do it. But in public opinion and age of social media, he always will be guilty of doing that. They'll always refer him like, oh yeah, you know, Enzo raped that girl, even though he got acquitted and prove the fact that he didn't do it. He should have been upfront with the company and say, this is what's going on, X, Y, Z, this, that, third. So W could have tackled it from the head start, say, yo, we talked to Enzo, we suspended him, this, that, third. Because I don't want to see no man without a job. And now it reached a point where even though he beat the case, whatever situation may be.
Well, he hasn't been charged yet. So
he hasn't been charged, exactly.
So the Phoenix police are investigating, and they've been investigating since October of 2017. So they're still investigating, and they're still trying to figure out all the details. So now this young lady has come across TMZ, hooked her up with 15 minutes of fame, and she was on TMZ, and that's where she told her story. And that's where everything kind of blew up from there. So actually this has been going on in the whispers of Enzo's life since October. So
still though, even if he's not charged, he's always look wrong in everyone's eyes. And for him to come back to WWE, it may take a while. He may get a job in Impact. He may get a job, you know, going through the independents. But it's going to be hard for him because nigga can't wrestle. So he could do but so much. Yeah, excellent finisher. Excellent. He could probably be someone's manager, this, that, third. But unless he learned this as a life lesson and step his game up and become a phenomenal wrestler that we look at, all right, we want him back in the company because he upped his game up since we fired him. Because the door is always open with Enzo. But it's just like, it all depends what he does from here as a man.
Okay. Sir Wilkins, what do you think this tells about the character of Enzo Amore? Because like I said, the icing really, the point of it was that he withheld the information from WWE. And we all know Vince, and we all know he likes to be in the know because they like to do damage control. So because they got kind of sideswiped by all the social media posts and Instagram feeds and all this stuff that the young lady was doing, now they're looking kind of like Boo Boo the Fool. So, like, same question, where do you think Enzo goes on from here? And who do you think might be able to come up from this? Who's gonna ultimately win out of the situation?
So, with Enzo, the whole situation with Enzo, I'm looking at it like this. This is the universe humbling this dude.
You better preach.
So, he fucked up by not telling WWE.
Correct.
And you said the right thing, damage control. I'm gonna give you a quick example. I remember I was at work once at one of my older jobs. Nigga had a lot of jobs before. I be working. I'm like, I'm a true Haitian. I work a lot. But so my biggest issue was he didn't tell them. Now, Vince likes Enzo. From what I hear, Vince loves Enzo. Now, Vince loves Enzo. So he would have fucked with him. Like, yo, we gonna take care of this because you're not guilty.
Look at me more.
So he would have been like, you know what? We're gonna fix this.
Okay.
Now you fucked up. You fucked up because you didn't tell Vince.
You did it.
You completely fucked up the situation.
Yeah.
Can he bounce back from this? Yes, he can.
Anybody can bounce back.
No.
not anybody.
Not anybody.
OJ bounced back.
OJ.
But the thing is, you're also talking about that's because he's talented.
You can't compare a murderer.
He's talented, and also because the cream always rises to the top. If he beats this case, he's good. He's good, but he's gonna have a long road ahead of him, and it also is gonna humble this dude. I remember watching that Corey Graves interview.
Ooh, if you haven't watched on the network for $9.99, cheap plug. It is probably the most uncomfortable interview I've seen in years.
No, it's not even uncomfortable. It's like I couldn't watch it. Like, I know he was cutting a promo, kind of cutting a promo,
right.
But my nigga, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, the fact of the matter is, you are such a talented person. What's your head? And I'm telling you this situation is either gonna make him a better man or fucking ruin him. And that's the only thing I can say about him. And can he bounce back from this? Yes, he can. But at the end of the day, this whole situation is a lesson. And my nigga, this came at the wrong time in the world. This is the Me Too generation right now.
And on top of that, it's just like, I to pick back what you were saying though, because people might think that, oh, was he inappropriate with Nia Jax?
Nobody thinks that.
Everybody knows that's a story.
Everybody knows that's a storyline. The thing is, you got to think like, yo, you fucked up. And this is why I kind of understand when women talk about this whole Me Too situation. You a cruiserweight champion. You everywhere. You hanging out with Dave Chappelle. You chilling. You living life. So you feel like you the man, and you feel like that pussy is yours. No conversation. So I don't know what happened between those two people, and I wish, that's like you, I don't wish no guy not have a job. Because motherfucker gotta eat.
Of course.
But this is a humbling experience. Can he bounce back from this if he beats the case? Yes, he can. Because he's that talented.
But there's also some cases that saying that they reached out, there's a friend that know her, and there's some text messages, I don't know how accurate text messages are, that says that I'm laying right next to a wrestler during the time when this happens.
Exactly. So I don't know how truthful it is because at this time, any guy that has like a rape allegation against them is guilty.
Yeah, automatically.
There's not a conversation about like what happened.
Yeah.
And he fucked up by not telling Vince because you know why? Vince would have helped him out.
He would have had his back.
You don't think Vince would have threw some lawyers at him?
Jimmy Fly Snuka. We all know that Snuka killed them. He admitted it, and Vince covered the crap out of that.
Of course. The steroid allegations, all the shit.
My God.
Vince, at the end of the day, if Vince fucks with you, Vince fucks with you. This shit is death row. Like, nigga, Vince will catch a body for a nigga.
Correct.
Randy Orton, for example.
Because it's he fucked up. But so, to close it all in, he can bounce back from this. The problem is, it depends where the case goes. That's it.
All depends where the case goes. And overall, let's see what he becomes after this as a man.
And I don't know him personally, but from what I'm seeing, that Corey Graves interview, like you said, was so uncomfortable to watch.
I think so.
The most uncomfortable. First of all, you went into an interview eating a whole apple. That's like if I came here with chicken lo mein and chicken wings, and I was just eating, moderating to y'all. Y'all would look at me like,
You probably was hungry, had a long day.
but like if we already had animosity. And I'm just focusing on eating and still answering your questions, but I'm still eating and not giving you eye contact.
Yeah, this isn't a storyline. That wasn't a story because they really didn't like each other. But so they went in, and I couldn't take it serious. I remember 3 people told me to watch it, and the thing about it, I have my own bias against Enzo. Like I respect him, but I can't stand him, and I never knew why I can't stand him. Like I love Enzo, but I can't stand him. At the end of the day, he'll bounce back from this. I hope the best for him.
Me too.
But the only thing that he fucked up with is not telling Vince.
All right.
And that Vince is a billionaire. His pockets is deep.
Fact.
He would have been through some lawyers for him. And also, if Vince didn't fuck with him, he would have been gotten rid of him. Because you know why? The Rock room supposedly doesn't fuck with him.
The Rock?
The locker room.
Oh, I thought you said The Rock.
The locker room doesn't fuck with him. But he knows what he needs. He needs Enzo for 205 Live.
He does. All right, and actually that is a great segue to our next topic. With the unfortunate incidents with Enzo Amore, the Cruiserweight Championship is now vacant. Side note, did I tell you how I met vacant in Brooklyn on Monday?
What? Wait a minute, he's a real guy?
Yeah.
Really?
You know,
Like, shout outs to the guy, vacant. Definitely gonna post your business card on our Instagram page. It is a legit guy that goes to events dressed up all black with a question mark. Like vacant, like legit. The dopest thing. So
what? Wow.
now that the Cruiserweight Championship is vacant, Daniel Bryan, right before 205 Live, had announced that unfortunately it's vacant, but actually not only that, but 205 Live is actually getting a general manager. So I'm gonna start with Sir Wilkins. Who do you think is now going to be the face of 205 Live? And who is this mysterious GM that you think might come up? And what new things do you think this GM will bring to the table for 205 Live?
First of all, the new GM is gonna be Nikki Bella.
What?
It was on Total Divas.
No, but they told her no because they went with a different story.
Yeah, that's for SmackDown.
I think they're bringing it back. I think they're doing it back again.
But what sense with having her as general manager?
Does anything in the WWE make sense, my nigga?
I mean, few things.
Very few things make sense in the WWE. Let's keep it real.
I mean, it's dope that it would, if it wasn't. I mean,
I think it wouldn't. I just feel like when he said that, I was like, because he said either he or she
To throw people off.
Nah, B.
Wow.
He telling us that his sister-in-law is about to come up on that
so
shit.
you read in between the lines is what you're telling us?
No, I didn't read between the lines. I saw the future. You saw this. You see this bald head? It sees the future.
Wow.
It ain't big for no reason. Pause.
I mean, like, we're pause. You know, we got big
So
beefs.
it's gonna be Nikki Bella. Now the new face of 205 Live, I don't even know. Cause motherfuckers 205 Live is trash. It's trash. There's no charming motherfuckers on there. You need charm to be the face of the company,
Well, if you
B.
had someone, and it can,
Austin Aries?
and think about NXT too, because we're gonna talk about Takeover in Philly soon. Think about those that are in NXT that you might think would come up for 205 Live.
Nah, I can't see anybody. I love Cedric Alexander. I think he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing in the ring. Go sit in the corner. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
The face of anything is a motherfucker I want to talk to. I want to have a conversation with. Like, yo, who are you? Like, you're cool.
Okay.
Even if I don't like you. Like, Roman, I don't give a fuck about Roman. But damn, I'm like, yo, let me know about you.
I ain't gonna front. He kind of cool though.
He looks like he cool.
He kind of cool.
Like he cool.
He kind of cool. I ain't gonna front.
He looks cool.
He kind of cool.
The Miz looks like a motherfucker. Like, yo, I might punch you in the face, but at the same time, I might give you a hug.
For some reason, why I can see y'all two really chilling, go to like a Martin exchange and buying shoes and stuff like that. I don't know. I can see that with y'all too.
I wouldn't buy a suit from Armani
Yeah, I would
Exchange.
say I don't think.
Listen, I don't know this stuff, okay?
Maybe Armani, but not Armani Exchange.
Listen, I don't have Armani money. I have Macy's money to buy suits, but I don't have all of that.
Wait,
nah.
if you got Macy's money, then you got Armani money because Macy's is not cheap.
Clearance rack, okay? Clearance rack. All right?
I mean, any
My brother's
brand
cheap.
can have a
Clearance rack. Clearance rack. All right? My brother's cheap, all right?
Anyways, I really can't see anybody that's gonna be the face yet. And then the thing about it, maybe I'm not paying attention too much.
You're not.
And I feel I'm not paying attention, but I don't think about it. But then,
But do they deliver anything for him to pay attention?
yeah, exactly. So what is 205 doing to maybe pay attention? I pay attention because of Enzo, and I did pay attention for a while because of Neville. I love Neville.
Okay.
So they might bring Neville back. They might have to sit this motherfucker down. Yo, can you please come back? We need you. We need you really badly. And Austin Aries is definitely not coming back. Motherfucker wants a couple titles. He making bread.
My son is champion of every federation. Everyone.
He's out here. He's out here like a fucking boxer. You know, boxing be having like 6 championships. He's out here like a fucking boxer right now. Like, yo, boy, go sit down. Like, you want enough. So they're not doing anything. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me something.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts? Once again, I'll give you the same question. Who do you think will be the new face of 205 Live? And then who do you think will be the new general manager of 205 Live?
Yeah, do forget who they signed a while ago. Rock Star Spud. He could talk like Enzo. He got swag like The Miz, and that man could wrestle. You can't go wrong with Rockstar Spud. And he's a great manager, so he could be either the GM or he could be the face. But personally, I want to be the face of 205 Live. Because y'all don't notice, whoever becomes champion, something always happens to them.
Oh, it's like the Black Widow.
That's the curse. Now let me break it down to you. TJP, injured.
Oh, he's trash without the suicide.
Brian, TJP is awesome. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
As suicide.
Watch your mouth.
Continue.
Brian Kendrick, injured.
Awesome.
Kalisto, he got a water bottle thrown at his head.
Kalisto's trash.
Yes, he's trash.
Right?
Kalisto's trash.
What's that dude's name? The other
Trash
one,
nigga.
the one that looked like, he got the struggle beard like you. What's his name?
That's a shot.
Oh my God.
The dreads?
Yeah, the little poor dreads. Yeah, those struggle dreads.
Wow.
With the struggle dreads. Sorry. What's his name?
He's got the DUI.
What's his name?
Can you hear this, Rich Swann?
Rich Homie Swan. He got in trouble with, having a fight with his
You
wife.
just call him Rich Homie Swan?
Yeah. That's the only way I remember him.
It's Rich Swan, not Rich Homie Swan.
Listen, that's the only way I can remember him. So, Rich Swan, he had an incident with his wife. Neville, he got fed up because it wasn't going his way. He left. Enzo got accused of rape. Not really. I'm looking as a fan like, do I really? The other one who always yelled when he comes in the ring. He was in Titus Worldwide.
I know you're talking about.
I don't know what happened to him, but mysteriously after he won, he kind of faded away and disappeared. Tozawa. Boom. You don't see a pattern that the title might be a little bit cursed. I don't want to hold that title. So, I think the only person that could really carry the brand like how Enzo carried the brand is Rockstar Spud.
But
only person.
You're saying for him, you see him more as a rep, like great in the ring. So then why would he be GM? Why would he?
He could do both because like if you've seen his work.
Your general manager, that is like very in between the lines.
Kevin Nash did that.
And we saw where that.
No, y'all do forget storyline. A couple of years ago, William Regal was GM of Raw, right? And he won the King of the Ring. Y'all do forget that, right?
Definitely remember him winning King of the Ring.
And it was like how that it was happened during Raw. So imagine if like William Regal never got in trouble during that time. Now if Rockstar Spud, think of the storyline. Yo, I could wrestle. So at any moment he could had a little beef with somebody. Great storyline. Only person I see could probably be GM or just a GM or probably the face of 205 Live is Rockstar Spud.
Or Nikki Bella.
Or neither. All right. Next topic. for today will be, so once again, I'm a huge fan of the network. It is definitely, for me, worth my $9.99 every month. So there is going to be a new Table for Three, and for those that do watch Table for Three, there have been some very, very interesting ones. There's been ones with Nation of Domination, there's been one with the Hardys, there's been one with the Ladies and Legends. Table for Three is pretty dope if you haven't watched it on the network. So this new episode that's gonna be coming soon, Kurt Angle Instagrammed a picture of him, AJ Styles, and Shane McMahon recording a new Table for Three. So I'll start with Mr. Blacc. Are you gonna watch? That's one. And two, what do you think are some of the things they're gonna discuss?
There's a lot to discuss between the three of them. There's a lot to discuss. They could easily talk about Kurt Angle and AJ Styles' days in TNA, how they had great matches together. Or Kurt Angle talks about him and Shane McMahon, the match that they had in King of the Ring. Dang, what's my train of thought? Dang. Shane McMahon talked about his match with AJ Styles. Talking about how that you could actually give him like, yo, how does it feel to be back in the ring? There's so much broad conversations they could talk about. They could talk about Kurt Angle, how does it feel coming back after so many years? I dead repeated myself the second time. Oh my God, just Leo, please cut. So yeah, to continue on saying, it's just like, that is a perfect blend. All three of them have history in the ring. All three of them have great chemistry as people. So that's going to be a very good Table of Three. And I'm looking forward what Shane, his opinion on TNA, his Kurt Angle opinion on TNA, especially what AJ had to say about TNA, because AJ said in many interviews prior to that, he was just like, my experience in TNA, when I left, I didn't cry. But when he left New Japan, he cried, and he was there for a shorter time frame. This is going to be very interesting, and our brother's going to make sure when that comes out, mark it on my calendar, make sure I watch that.
All right, so Wilkins, have you watched a Table for Three before?
Yes, I have.
What was your favorite one so far?
I know you have, use my password.
Yes, I'm not paying.
Of course you don't pay me for nothing, right?
Support Vince, come on. All right, which one's your favorite, or something, which one of the Table for Three that they put on the network?
The Nation of Domination was my favorite one.
You like the New Day one?
It was okay, but I like Nation of Domination.
Like the fact that when The Rock gave them gifts?
Yes.
Yo, he's a real dick for that.
Because The Rock's... But it's off the storyline.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, that's what I liked about it, yeah.
And it's when they're about to break up. But
remember that? No, they didn't about to break up. They kicked out Farouk, bro.
But that's a breakup.
That's the start of the breakup.
You think so?
My only issue with that Table 3 is that they didn't mention D-Lo too much. Raw 25 disappointed me because D-Lo wasn't there.
But I mean, he's working for another company.
I don't give a fuck.
Me either.
D'Lo Brown is one of the greatest mid-card wrestlers of ever.
You saw that Raw?
Look like a Brawler Cupid Gooding Jr. Look like a Brawler Cupid Gooding.
But he was dope.
But yeah,
protector and all.
Underrated.
So
Very
this new
underrated.
Table of Threes probably should be called TNA Ain't Shit.
Why you gonna throw shit at TNA like that, B?
It's shit.
That's just what people do.
Just listen, TNA ain't shit. AJ said that he ain't cried because he wanted to leave. Kurt was like, he had no choice but to do it.
But I think with AJ, because for me, Jared started the company, but AJ really was the face of that company. So when you're the face of the company, they basically don't pay you on time. They don't appreciate you. It's like being in a really bad relationship. So
and you saying it was a good relationship? So you saying that TNA is great?
No, I'm saying it used to have
It was
great
very good.
moments, and it used to have
Great moments. Used to. That's like when you first date somebody, everything is great,
Correct.
and then when the meetup relationship starts, it goes into shit.
Let me ask you a personal question. Did you have to ever really watch TNA for a long period of time, like on a consistent basis?
I used to, yeah, back in the day.
Was it before Hogan or after?
Oh, after too. Hogan was included.
He was terrible. Oh,
I watched a little bit before Hogan,
great.
especially when Kurt was there.
Oh my
Yeah, in the
gosh.
beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning, and then I fell off because I really couldn't stand Hogan.
Me either.
So, besides Hogan being a fucking racist, I know we're going off topic right now, but my biggest issue with Hogan is that he can't wrestle.
Boy,
I mean,
you caught a lot of heat with that video you
argument.
made.
That's an argument for a lot of people. Though.
That is.
So I don't feel like that's like the ultimate excuse to not like Hogan.
No. He's really shitty in the ring.
But there are
he's super. No, he's super outdated, promo wise.
Well, yeah, because let me tell you something, brother. No, like
Nah, he's super outdated.
Oh,
Like,
side note. Impact lasts longer than Spike TV. And Spike TV about to get rebranded as the Paramount channel.
yeah, they'll come at each
it's
other.
already done because I get swing, and I was like, Paramount, what's this?
That's crazy. You would think that TNA, whatever they call itself now, will not be around, but Spike is not around. That's crazy.
I mean, but that's cable. That's TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Table 3, I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be dope. But I just want to see the conversation that they have, what Shane says about TNA. Like his point of view from the outside looking in. Because I know he had matches with both of the gentlemen.
Definitely do.
That Kurt Angle suplex through the glass is
my gosh.
one of the greatest things of all time. Because he did it twice. He said the first time he couldn't, and it didn't break. He botched it the first time, and he was like, all right, we gotta do this again.
Oh, sorry. This is for real this time.
Son said, come here. Whoosh. Wow.
I think and Shane told him to do it again.
Yeah, he did.
But Shane's in like a phenomenal shape. Like
Yeah, phenomenal shape. And like if you watch, I don't know if you guys was into this back in the day, Confidential. Yo, you used to watch this together back in the day. I forgot we grew up together. But Confidential, you remember?
we slept in the same bed for like years.
Pause.
How's that pause? We're brothers.
And
Hater.
I'm a hater.
Anyways,
I'm not.
remember the episode where they talk
We
about?
grew up poor, bro.
Yeah,
so we
we
had
had
sleep in the same
poor,
bed, son.
Yo, remember those days that how that?
We had bunk beds when we were 13 because I started sleeping naked, so it just got
It was
weird.
mad awkward.
Obnoxious.
It was mad awkward, like very awkward. But remember, like the episode when like they talked about the controversial episode when they talked about that match and it said Vince almost came out. You know?
Yeah, I remember that because Vince almost came out, but. This is great convo.
All right, so we're gonna go into the land of SmackDown, the land of opportunities, with our injury report of the week. So one of the beloved Singh brothers, Samir, actually is officially out for 6 to 9 months. He has torn his ACL during that match with Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal, where he shouldn't have been, because you know when you nosy and you're trying to help your mans, so it happens when you a casualty in the crossfires. So I'll give it to Sir Wilkins. How does this affect gender? And where do you see the Singh brothers a year from now? Because that's ideally where they're going to be. Are they going to be together? Are they going to be apart?
Experiment gender is over. So
It just seemed like he was a Terminator.
yeah, it's the Terminator to bring up the ratings in India. And so how that happened.
That was a dub.
That was basically destroyed. So experiment gender is over.
Okay.
Singh brothers are probably going to be released when the next round of cuts come along.
Okay. Do you think they... Actually, I'll ask you, Mr. Blacc. Do you think when Samir is cleared and everything's good, do you think they will go back to NXT? Because remember, there were talks of them putting people that were on the main roster back in NXT to kind of fluff it up, the flow there.
I believe that they're going to go back to NXT because you need more of a diverse roster.
Okay.
And I just feel like it's kind of no reason to release them because they are good talent. So why waste good talent? And to be honest with you, it's like I kind of saw one of them get injured eventually because those bumps they was taking.
It was taking
like I'm surprised that they didn't die the first time. So the fact that one of them got injured, like this, I didn't even know that he even got injured. Out of any way he got injured off of this, something probably so mediocre. But I don't want anyone to lose their job. So I hope that they stay there, go to NXT, and just better their crafts from there.
Okay. All right. And our last but not least topic in our opening segment, Behind Gorilla's Position. If you guys have not learned this weekend, if you're going to be watching this, it is Royal Rumble weekend 2018. So we have officially found out the new location of Royal Rumble for 2019, and it will be in Phoenix, Arizona, but it will be at the Chase Field, which is the Arizona Cardinals, I think. They baseball? Baseball stadium. So
The Cardinals is in baseball too?
Yes, guys. Yes.
I only watch football and basketball, so.
Which is Spanish. You should know that.
That does not mean anything. Thank you very much.
Yes, it does. Like,
absolutely nothing.
Baseball is dominated by Spanish people.
Oh, that's really racially incorrect, but all right.
How is that racially incorrect? It's dominated by Spanish people. It's like basketball dominated by black people.
Yeah, but just because I'm half Spanish doesn't mean I'm forced to like baseball. I fucking hate baseball.
You like Campbell?
No. I may like balls, but I don't like certain balls. So.
All right. You took it too far.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have went there with me. All right, so once again, Royal Rumble 2018 will be for the first time ever in a baseball stadium. So the whole entire weekend, the other events, so NXT TakeOver, Raw and SmackDown will be in their arena, but the actual event for Royal Rumble will be in a baseball stadium. So I'm going to start with Mr. Blacc. How historic is this? Do you maybe plan on attending? Do you think that it's a good idea to try out a baseball stadium?
Yeah, I think this is a great idea, because why not try something new? What's the worst that could happen? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
You not fill up 40,000 seats?
It's WWE. They're gonna fill up 40,000 seats. They fill up the Cowboy Stadium,
which is an anxiety attack waiting to happen. But that's WrestleMania. Like we're talking about, even though Royal Rumble is a big four, 40,000 people in the beginning of at the end of January, right off of Christmas, right in smack dab on the road to WrestleMania, where you kind of pick and choose. 40,000 people is a lot. Sir Wilkins, what do you think?
They'll fill it up. I don't think you understand. Wrestling fans are rabid.
Exactly.
Filthy, smelly animals. And they're going to get it done.
Janelle is neither one of those. So just
they're going to get it done.
We get it done.
They're going to save up their money and be at that. And be part of that 40,000 people. I'm not. The thing is, Vince is trying new things, trying to up the ante every time.
Yes.
So he upped the ante with WrestleMania. Now he's trying to make Royal Rumble a big event. So he's like, yo, we're gonna do this big, and if you want to do it big, you have to put all your eggs in one basket and go hard or go home. So 40,000 people. I see them filling it up, and if they don't, they'll lie on the pay-per-view telecast, saying, "Oh my God, this is the greatest moment in this stadium ever.
Vintage.
This is so ridiculous. Oh my God, we have broke our stadium record." And they could be lying out their ass, but we don't know.
But they could just give out free tickets.
I don't think it'll go that far.
They won't give out free tickets. They'll lower the prices ridiculously.
Right, and on top of that, I just feel like how that they're gonna fill it up, because if you really think about it, WrestleMania, like you said, Christmas. Some people might say, I'm WrestleMania. Ooh, Royal Rumble is off the hill of Christmas, it's that third. A lot of people get that for Christmas for their spouse, for their spouses, their brothers, whoever in the family like wrestling. So I guarantee they're gonna fill up that stadium. And knowing them, they don't get some throwback stars, some big matches like, I want to tune in and I want to go there and see in person.
My only thing is the visuals.
Correct, because the baseball stadium sucks balls. Even for a concert, I went to
was it the On the Run, the Eminem versus Eminem? It was Eminem and Jay-Z.
Oh, Eminem and Jay, I went to
Yankee Stadium.
How was that?
If you're not on the floor, if you're not on the grass, it's quiet. Like, it's not as enjoyable as if it was in a stadium.
They're gonna have to put up a ton of TVs everywhere, because it's so hard to really enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, because even for On the Run, I was behind third base, and that was decent. But I was like the first row behind third base. But anywhere else, because they do like Citi Field, so a lot of concerts do baseball stadiums now. So this will be like the first time they've done a baseball stadium for Royal Rumble. Which will be January 27, 2018. So they're going to be starting to plan out their plans starting March of this year. So just stay tuned. I'm definitely putting this on my calendar. I might have to sacrifice SummerSlam this year to go, but
I ain't going.
I've never been to Arizona, and I think and I've never been to Royal Rumble, so I think a 2-for-1 deal for me is great. All right, moving right along.
Respectable.
So we're gonna hit our second segment where we're gonna talk about the brand of the week. So as once again, many of you know that Raw's 25th anniversary was this past Monday, and it was held between Manhattan Center and the Barclays Center. So I am going to start with Sir Wilkins. What were your thoughts on Raw? Was it a hit? Was it a miss? What did you give it this week out of a 5? And what were some of the highlights for this week in Raw?
Alright, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I put on the Instagram, Raw was shitty. You know why it was shitty? I'm gonna tell you why it was shitty. Cause D-Lo wasn't there. D-Lo Brown was not on Raw. Why was he not on Raw? The Rock wasn't on Raw.
Facts, he wasn't.
And then Elias kept teasing the motherfucker while he's drumming his guitar away, talking shit about The Rock.
Wow, talented, by the way.
And I was like, where is The Rock? The Rock, D'Lo Brown wasn't there.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry was there.
He was.
Definitely
was there.
How did you notice him?
Godfather.
Yeah, that segment of Godfather, he shook Godfather's
he did.
hand,
Yeah, he did,
and he
he
was
did.
doing a sexual chocolate thing. He was hitting on Godfather's wife, I think.
Or a hoe?
No, it was
his wife.
It was his wife.
Godfather looks good though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
he's really sweet in person.
He does.
Like he looks good. He looks good in like physically. Like he looks like he hasn't aged really badly.
He hasn't.
But there was very light nostalgia feel. It wasn't full on nostalgia like I expected it to be. Like obviously the best thing of the whole thing was Stone Cold coming out, drinking some beer and giving some stunners. But I didn't get the full nostalgia. Like, yo, I'm back, 12 years old, watching WWE Raw, and you know, and having that feel.
I agree with you.
Now, I feel bad for every motherfucker that was at the Manhattan Center. Cause they got not the short end of the stick, the mini end of that stick. It was just, y'all got shitted on, and y'all paid so much money for those tickets. Y'all really went there to like look at an old venue. That's what y'all.
Chair. Everyone that went to Manhattan Center got a chair.
Oh, that's cute. That's real fucking cute.
I'm just saying.
But I could have gotten a chair. I could have ordered a chair from WWE.com and did the same thing that they did and sat down and watched on a fucking screen. That's what they did. They watched Raw on a fucking screen. Oh, I'm sorry.
They barely watched it.
I'm sorry. The other ticket came out. He had a 3-minute promo. We don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yo, the decode, like, it's like the Da Vinci Code.
Like, bruh, speak English. Not this devil, whatever soil shit you do. I don't fucking know.
I mean, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
It just wasn't a hit. And I get it. Some people are like, yo, what did you expect? I was like, no, I wanted that pure nostalgia feel. They had guys in the back playing. AP was playing cards with everybody. Yeah, that's cool. Do some more stuff. Like bring them the dope people that we want to see. Like do things. I don't bring somebody to wrestle. But the shit was trash. And there's pictures online of fucking Jerry the King Lawler and JR fucking sleeping.
Knocked.
Like knocked the fuck out.
I've never. I mean, they old. So it's past their bedtime.
I be falling asleep all the time. Ask Shorty. Like,
Raw be boring.
You be talking 1 minute and you sleep the next.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I be falling asleep too. I know how it is. But they were bored.
They were
bored, and that nostalgia feel was not there. And I get it. You can't expect too much because a lot of guys are dead. Wow. A lot of guys don't fuck with the company anymore.
Or they were not invited.
Or they weren't invited, i.e. Lita.
Body Lita.
How you know she's a thought? You know her? You was there?
Yeah, shooting in the gym? Yeah. Like, we could run down the list if you want.
You gave her condoms?
I could have. I should have.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't fuck with Lita because of that situation.
That whole Matt situation.
And the situation we're talking about is Matt Hardy and Edge.
That shit is trash.
Okay.
Wait, before you start, before you end, what did you give Raw out of a 5?
Out of a 5, I'm giving it a 2.
Okay. All right, Mr. Watt. What is your thoughts on?
Oh man, I ain't gonna front. When I saw my boy MVP, I was hyped. He hasn't been in the WWE ring in a while. I won't say ring, but a WWE arena event in a while. To see him there, it brought back little kid inside of me like, oh, my son MVP, ballin'. But then again, they did nothing with him. Him and Titus Worldwide could have done something, you know, could have, you know, try to recruit him, something like that. And I just felt that Raw, like you said, to pick up what you're saying, like they missed the mark on a lot of stuff. Example, they had the DX and Balor Club in the ring.
Which I'm so pissed at.
But they could have just brought AJ there. That would have been a huge pop.
I don't know about that.
Think about it. AJ in the ring with Finn and all his other boys, giving it too sweet.
But to be honest, Finn was the beginning of
But then again, though, for the people that had an AJ wrestle in that place also, if for Ring of Honor, the too sweet, it'll been excellent. The fact that it's like, what else? The fact that they honor the previous general managers, but they miss Hornswoggle with the computer, they miss Stone Cold, and they also miss AJ Lee, and they miss Vicky.
It was a few, but not all.
But it's the fact that if you're gonna do that, go hard or go home. The fact that it was just like the APA game, it was cool to see all the retro throwback wrestlers. The Peep Show, it fell short. I didn't feel the nostalgic from it. And the worst of the night was Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. The fact that they gave it out away in such a short match was disrespectful to Matt.
How?
Because Matt, anything that WWE ever gave him, he made to go. Example, Matt Hardy version 1, great. Matt Hardy MVP, MVP, that little tag team thing, he went all in, that was great. Matt Hardy never dies angle, that was great. The fact that they never really gave him a real run and they always try to bury him somehow, that's disrespectful.
It's because of his beer belly.
Okay. He is not in shape. And
but look at Kevin Owens. But then again, that's Triple H man's. So that's a little bit biased.
I don't know what you mean.
And the fact that the ending, Braun did all of that, and we know that he's gonna lose on Sunday.
Well, we don't.
And the fact that the Revival got buried.
They didn't.
They did. They got buried. I just felt that.
They didn't get buried.
But come on, they got the Ascension role. That happened to Ascension a couple
really
years
don't.
back.
I think the fact that first of all, they came out to Legends. They sold every move that DX gave them. First of all, they're even lucky to even be given TV time. So let's call a spade on that.
And what happened when an Ascension did that? Where are they on the card?
Well, that's SmackDown, and that's a total different brand.
It doesn't matter because they both right, but they both dominated, and they was excellent in NXT.
But that's NXT. You can't compare.
Let me finish. They were both excellent in NXT. They went to the main roster. Similar thing happened. A reunion show happened, and they got beat up. Where is the Ascension right now? Buried on the card. I don't want to happen to the Revival because they are excellent tag team.
Well, the Extension is like just
the Ascension. They're not all that. They wasn't even really all that in NXT either.
What? They still
in my opinion.
But I said the greatest. Hold on, let me finish. The greatest highlight of the match. My son The Miz reclaimed that IC title. The fact that he won it and went to the Barclays Center to celebrate that. This is why the man should be on top of the card. This is why The Miz does what he do. This is why The Miz will be champion this year at WrestleMania. Mark my words.
Well, he already is champion, no?
You know what I mean? Come on, man. Don't be difficult.
No, I'm not. I
you know
want
what?
the viewers to understand what you're saying.
The Miz will be Universal Champion by WrestleMania. And that's my pick for winning the Royal Rumble. The Miz.
We didn't even get to that point. But alright, we already got that prediction. Alright, well, these two gentlemen, unfortunately, was not there live. So it's a very, I think, different viewpoint from being there in person. And I do think I was at Barclays.
It's because you're mad mixy, B.
And I'm not mad mixy. The fuck? I bought my ticket at 3 p.m. on Monday. Not mixy. Thank you. But
where you going this weekend?
Away for work.
Yeah, and then when you come back, you're going to be going out every day.
No, I'm going to sit my ass down.
Yeah, okay.
It's not about me.
You're mad mixy, B.
You're mad mixy.
I'm not mad mixy.
I learned from the best. So,
y'all both mixy.
I'm not mixy.
I'm definitely not mixy.
Y'all both mixy.
You're just socially awkward.
No.
That's your problem.
No, I'm not. I don't advertise anything I do on social media. You taking a dump? Taking a dump. You know, gotta open my door. Eating breakfast. That's for both of y'all. Come on. Not everybody needs to know Not everybody know my every steps every day.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not him. I'm in the corner. Hey, how's the event going? I'm in the corner right now because I don't want to talk to nobody.
You throwing mad shade?
I think everybody's looking at me.
You try
I said that.
I think everybody's looking at me.
That?
Oh my God, look at. Oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me.
Everyone's judging me.
Everybody's judging me.
Oh, what about you? What about you? What about this?
This makes me feel better.
So,
This makes me feel better.
anyways, as I was saying.
No. You're not gonna cut this segment of him roasting
I'm
me.
not cutting it. I'm giving my opinion about Raw since I was there.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna
was
say?
that part
Oh my
where-
gosh, I was such a huge pop. I thought a little kid. I started yelling.
And,
Nobody wanna hear what happened to you. Nobody wanna hear that. Cause Leo, you wanna hear it?
Can she finish?
No.
She's the moderator.
I'm the moderator now. Next segment.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. Oh yeah, I give Raw 1.
Okay. Thank you for giving your rating. And I'm going to say what I want to say in a minute. So, Barclays was great. I think I was bothered by the fact I didn't get Taker, but that's just a personal one. But I mean, compared to what everyone got at my hand center, I do think I woke up the next day like, yo, we actually had a show. Like, no bullshit. There was a beginning, there was a middle, and an end to Raw for us at Barclays. It wasn't so much from the people that I know went to Manhattan Center and felt the same way. I think it's a lesson learned. I do think when they do the 30th and they decide to come back to New York, it should be in one place. Let's just focus on one place and let's just rock out in one place. That is just my opinion. So we're gonna go to the next brand, which is SmackDown. I'll start with Mr. Blacc. What were your thoughts on SmackDown this week, and what did you give it out of 5?
SmackDown was popping. It was hot fire. It was Yoga Flames. Yo, that Chad Gable match versus Jey Uso? Pooh! That man gonna be a star one day. That Naomi match, how they teased the whole little Royal Rumble thing to give a little tease, a little taste, a little sample. That was great. That Nakamura match. Tell me that match wasn't fire. Tell me that RKO literally came out of nowhere. The New Day versus Bobby Roode, how a little thing they did in the ring, that was great. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, that was great. Yeah, it wasn't so much of a lot of backstage vignettes and stuff like that, but it was the great way to set the Royal Rumble for SmackDown. It was very clear, got to the point, it got you excited, it got you hyped for their matches. Personally, I have no issue with SmackDown this week. It was great. If you are a fan of just wrestling, you would enjoy SmackDown this week. I give that SmackDown give or take, I give it a 4.
All right, so quickly, what did you think about SmackDown?
SmackDown was good. I'm slowly enjoying Naomi.
No. No, wait, hold on.
We won't do
No.
this.
You better keep that same energy from earlier,
Don't follow
talking about
the
how that SmackDown was whack. You better keep that same energy right now. Don't switch up. You better keep that same energy, my nigga.
Am I finished?
Go ahead.
How about let me finish speaking?
You better keep that same energy.
Let me finish speaking.
But what I'm gonna
Let me finish speaking.
is
Keep
not,
that same
not
energy.
follow the glow because we already know.
I know I'm not fucking with the glow. I like her, but I don't fuck with the glow.
Why not? It's different and unique. You love entertainment side of wrestling, so why you don't like this?
Do I look like I'm 6?
But then again, you like black women, so I get it.
My girlfriend's black.
No, she's not. She's white.
No, she's not.
Yo, listen.
Why is this every week?
No, because every week he finds some way just to bring down the black woman.
But he's dating one.
No, he's not. She's white.
Definitely is not.
You can't prove that.
If we post a picture,
You can't prove that.
definitely can prove it.
Okay. So, anyways, besides my love life, that's
Correct.
on blast.
I love life. I'm Mixie. Welcome to the party.
You are Mixie,
I am.
You are Mixie. It was solid. It was solid. SmackDown was solid. I enjoyed the AJ versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I forgot Kevin Owens' name, but I enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed that. Storyline was pushed forward. Like you said, it was very clear cut what was going on. Mm-hmm. Now, my only thing is that SmackDown is becoming the brand of like it's solid sex, but you only do a missionary.
So it's only one position?
Yeah, it's only one position. It's not really spiced up. But
I like this analogy, by the way.
the sex is good though.
So you don't give it up.
Yeah, so you can't complain because the sex is good, but think about it, it's to a point that's getting kind of stale, but then it's like the sex is good.
So you have to weigh out your pros and cons.
Yeah, so the pros is like the sex is good, but then the cons is like
It's not different.
It's not different. It's not. They're not really like pushing the boundaries when it comes to storylines. Yeah, not stepping outside the box. It's just like it's really straightforward. Okay, he's fighting this person. This is the storyline. It's not really like anything like a fucking grappling hook with Braun Strowman, and the week after that he's tossing something over. You know what I mean? It's very cookie cutter.
I felt that SmackDown became more of a formulaic as of lately, because before, when it got the brand split, it was more of it felt like Raw, but more of the wrestling side.
Yeah, and it's also because Road Dogg is doing it. But anyways,
All right, so what do you give SmackDown this week?
I give it a 2.5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like SmackDown won this week. I think they did focus more on the storylines, and SmackDown, to be honest, has way more time to build up for WrestleMania than Raw does. So I'm interested in seeing post Royal Rumble stuff.
I have a random question. Do you guys watch the mixed
Mixed Match Challenge? Yes, and I saw Asuka and Miz win this week.
I saw that one too.
Everyone knew was gonna happen, and they were saying that viewership was down, but I think it was down because everyone knew Asuka and Miz were gonna win. So
Yeah, I kind of felt that.
New Day promoted it though really well.
Yeah, they did. But overall, I like the whole mix. Like, I didn't get catch this week because again, I knew she was gonna win. But overall, I like the whole feel to it. It feels very unique. And it feels very unique. It feels different. And for people who miss it on Facebook, you can watch on WWE Network. I found out the other day. But
oh really? Because I thought it was only on Facebook. Wow.
No. After that, but like I feel like it's very unique. They have promos in between matches and stuff like that. In between the matches, it's very great, very good production quality.
Absolutely.
So, it's done really well,
Very
and
well.
it's just that it's one of those things that has to catch on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think people are seeing it like this is stupid. I'm not gonna watch
I
it.
think after the first round, then everyone's gonna get hit.
Yeah, and it needs to like people need to be talking about like, yo, this is actually pretty good. Like I watched it at like one of the guys at work tossed it on the screen, like on his computer. We started watching it for like a little bit. It's pretty good. It's quality wrestling. Once again, they're cutting promos. They should cut more promos on everybody's social media page. I think to like really elevate it. And
I think it depends though, like who's actually active on social media. Like that.
So I think these guys need to be a little bit more active. Like Nia, of course, is always active on her thing, and she's always like promoting stuff.
Yeah,
and
different things.
I did see it on the New Day stuff when they all dressed up as Carmella.
Which was super cute.
Which is super cool. So it's that creative side that they need to continue going, and it will help. It will catch on. In my opinion, it's just that they have to stick with it.
Yeah.
Well, we got 16 weeks left. So once again, if you guys don't know, the Mixed Match Challenge is every Tuesday after SmackDown. So this coming week's Mixed Match Challenge will be Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman versus fucking Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Like, what do you like Sami Zayn for? Like, what he did to you?
I'll tell you at the end of the episode.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I know. We got predictions to go. So as once again, we are in Royal Rumble weekend mode. We are on the road to WrestleMania. So really anything past this weekend will be affecting this year's WrestleMania. So we're going to start with actually NXT TakeOver. We haven't really talked about NXT on our podcast yet, but we're going to start talking about a little bit more. So I'm actually going to do some predictions with you guys. So we're going to start off with NXT TakeOver. So we have Lars Sullivan versus Roderick Strong. Just tell me who do you think is gonna win, and then we'll move on. So, Mr. Blacc, you can go first.
Sullivan.
Okay, Sullivan and Sir Wilkins.
Roderick Strong.
Okay. We have in this match. I am tuning the fuck in. We have Adam Cole versus Aleister Black in an Extreme Rules match. So, Sir Wilkins, what do you think?
The King, Adam Cole.
Oh, King. Mr. Blacc.
The way that they push in Aleister Black, I'm gonna go with Aleister Black. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then we have the NXT Women's Championship match. We have Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. Mr. Blacc, what do you think?
Come on, like really, anybody who's black. So you know my answer.
Okay. And woman. I mean, Shayna is a black girl name, so you never know. Sir Wilkins, who do you think?
Ember Moon. Like this, we all know, like they have to continue. They got to keep it on her for a while until they find like reasonable competition.
All right, and then we have the NXT Tag Team Championship match. We have the Undisputed Era, which includes Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Authors of Pain. Sir Wilkins, who do you think?
The Undisputed Era will win.
Same?
Yep.
I agree, because I think it is definitely AOP's time to come on up. And then we have Andrea Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano. Who do you guys think, Mr. Black?
I'm going to win Johnny Wrestling.
Really? You don't think his long lost partner is going to intervene?
Oh, man. Damn.
Hashtag book it.
CN.
Okay. Come on, it's takeover. It's the land of we're gonna screw the fuck out of you and build the WrestleMania. All right, so once again, the Royal Rumble is this Sunday. For those that do live in the New York City tri-state area, we will be hosting a viewing party at Legends Bar. Once again, follow our Instagram and Facebook for more details. So we're gonna start with the WWE SmackDown Championship match, which is the Usos versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. It is a 2 out of 3 falls. So, Sir Wilkins, who's going to take the titles?
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the matches I'm the most excited about.
Yeah, me too.
And I think it's gonna be Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Awesome. Hashtag save the title, tag team titles. Mr. Black.
I have to say the Usos, because the Usos lost on Thursday.
Not even with the DOI situation, though?
DUI?
Yeah.
But then again, with Enzo, that kind of oversees that.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship, which is with Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus Sheamus and Cesaro, The Bar. Mr. Black, who do you think is going to walk out champion?
I gotta go with The Bar because I can't stand Jason Jordan.
I don't get how you can't get on that bandwagon, and he's definitely black. So
No. It's just like he likes him too much. So
because somebody likes
no. He likes him way too much, and it's uncomfortable. So no, I can't see the man win.
But you can't base your opinion on off of somebody else's. Just saying.
Who said that?
I'm just saying.
Because you said that?
No, I'm just saying. Thank you. All right, Sir Wilkins, who's winning? Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan, or Sheamus and Cesaro?
Sheamus and Cesaro.
Awesome. All right.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Sheamus is. That Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan thing was just a temporary thing.
Awesome. Okay. I'm actually going to jump to the WWE Championship 2 online handicap match. We have the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and fucking Sami Zayn. So, Mr. Black, who's going to win?
I have to go with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Together.
Because it's just like, because I felt that they missed the mark because they didn't do it with him and Jericho. So I felt that this is kind of a makeup. And I think that with them two co-champions be very interesting. Okay.
So Wilkins, who is going to walk out?
I see AJ Styles winning, and then it's going to be the cracks going to start showing between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn because they have to fight over who's going to like pin AJ.
You don't think it's going to be a double pin?
No. The cracks are going to start with that.
You think that they're going to bring back that when they did with the Kurt Angle versus Chris Brown Jericho thing where like they was fighting for the pin? That whole little segment?
Yeah, it's going to be something like that. It's going to start showing the crack of their future breakup.
Okay. All right, and then we have the WWE Universal Championship match. We have Brock Lesnar. We have Braun Strowman versus Kane. So, Sir Wilkins, who is going to walk out champion?
Why are you asking this question? We don't know who's going to walk out champion. It's going to be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, next.
All right, so guys, tune in next week to see if that actually is what's going to happen. All right, so we have the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. I am super excited. We have people like Naomi, Riot, Asuka, Mickie James, your girl Nia Jax. We have Dana Brooke, we have Alicia Fox, and there are also 12 other open slots in the females Royal Rumble. So I'm just going to ask you guys who's going to win the Royal Rumble, Mr. Black.
Come on, man, Asuka.
Sir Wilkins.
Nia.
Okay. We have Asuka.
She don't love you.
Nia. All right, and then who do you think is gonna be a surprise entry?
Dang. I guess like a big surprise entry. Like they might try to bring probably like Ivory, probably.
Okay, just one surprise entry.
Trish.
All right.
Oh really? Come on. Like I'm tired of Trish.
What?
I'm tired of her. Like
We will not get into that.
She ain't
Talk about
special.
Lita and
Yes, she
the
was.
issue.
Yes, she is.
Cool. Okay, and then we have last but not least a 30-man Royal Rumble match. This person, whoever wins, will be heading straight to WrestleMania, which will be in New Orleans, Louisiana. Sir Wilkins, who is your Royal Rumble pick?
John Cena.
Okay.
why?
It's John Cena.
John Cena. That's an explanation on its own.
So you think that John Cena was actually gonna like really John Cena?
That's
Somebody
his
that no. Somebody who's barely there and who playing about The Rock was barely there. You think that it'll make him win the Royal Rumble?
Oh, but
Yes.
Randy won, and he
Why?
barely was doing any noise.
Well, hold
last
up,
year.
why?
It's John Cena.
That's a poor explanation. Why? Why do you think that John Cena deserves to win?
I don't think he deserves to, but I think he will win.
But why?
It's John Cena.
That's not a
He's the
great
face of the
explanation.
company.
So someone who's barely there, instead of bringing up a up and coming
who's
talent,
barely-
You're acting like that's not fucking politics in WWE.
boy.
All right.
No.
Who is your pick? Doesn't matter.
Listen, like I said earlier, either Miz.
Just one.
I already said it earlier. So my dark horse is Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura, and then who is a surprise entry? Because we have 12
D'Lo
open
Brown.
spots. He's not. He's in a different company.
D'Lo Brown.
Whatever. Surprise entry.
Triple H.
Oh, again.
Again?
And again and again and again because he's a fucking game. All right, once again.
That
tune
buries
in
talent, right?
This weekend. He doesn't bury talent. Like, oh, I wish people would stop saying
Booker
people
T,
bury talent. Like,
RVD,
like, give me a
Kane,
break.
Scott Steiner. You want me to continue?
Scott Steiner was trash.
Yeah, he was kind of trash. Gender in his own country. You want me to continue? That whole Survivor Series match. How the hell you gonna basically do all of that? You're burying the talent, dude.
It's not burying talent.
Oh, what do you call it then?
It's not burying talent.
Make yourself look good, right?
No.
And they continue to argue as they're trying to get offset.
Thank you. All right, next segment we have our rivalry. So our match of the week, which are dream matches that have not happened yet, or may never happen, depending on the person. So I'm gonna start with just let me know who is your rivalry match of the week.
Mine is Triple H versus Scott Hall.
Okay. Wait, Scott Hall or Razor Ramon?
Scott Hall.
Okay. Mr. Black, rivalry match of the week.
Chris Benoit versus Daniel Bryan.
Okay. We definitely know that's never happening. All right, so my match.
Use the keyword. It says dream match that will never
I
happen.
didn't disagree
Don't throw
with
shade
you.
at my
I
pick.
didn't throw shade
What's your
at
pick?
it.
What's your pick?
My pick this week is actually Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair.
That's boring.
That's not boring.
Yes, it is.
How?
Matt
That's my
boring.
match. It's my dream.
And
so
it's terrible.
Let me rock out.
That would never happen.
So then don't watch.
I won't.
Next segment. So we have once again my favorite game. We have word association. So I'm gonna once again pick the brains of these two gentlemen here. And for 30 seconds, I'm gonna say a word. You're gonna tell me the first thing on your brain. And I'm going to start with Mr. Black because he wants to cause controversy every week and everything, and want to go against the grain and all this other shit. So
Yo, get to the point, man.
30 seconds. And I'm put my handy dandy thing on. My clock. Cause you know we got time. Alright, so Bad Blood.
Triple H.
American Badass.
Taker.
In Your House.
Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell.
USA.
Kirk Angle.
Last one. D'Lo Brown.
The greatest. Underrated.
All I need is one word. Alright. Sir Wilkins. We're gonna go. Alright. Jacqueline.
Ebony Queen.
MVP.
Underrated.
APA.
Greatness.
The McMahon family.
Money.
Let's see. Starcade. Last one. Bash at the Beach.
Classic.
All right. So that's once again word association. Every week I give them a whole bunch of things wrestling related, and they just tell me the first thing on their brain. Starcade, really?
Yeah. We didn't really grow up on WCW like that, right? We kind of caught a tail end of it, right?
Oh, we grew up on WCW.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys did.
We watched WCW more than WWE at one point.
I remember. We used to call this thing Scorpion. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wow. They're living their childhood dreams here.
Damn.
All right, so our last and final segment is you just made the list. So once again, each week everyone here is going to name a person that we're going to put on a long list. And I'm going to start with Sir Wilkins. Who made the list this week?
The MTA MetroCard machine. The ones on 33rd and Park.
Okay. They took your money.
They didn't take my money. They can't take debit cards.
Okay.
What?
So then I had to like ask this lady. I was like, "Yo, can I go to the turnstile with you?" She
had a fatty?
No, she was old, and she was like some old Spanish lady. So you know, it's the one that you gotta push.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, "Yo, can I?" So I asked, I was like, "Yo, I'll Venmo you money." She's like, "Well, I don't have no cash on me." And I was like, "Yo, I got cash to train." So
why you just make her open the door for you?
I ain't trying to go to jail.
You on 33rd
I ain't trying to catch a ticket.
Park.
So what's the difference? You go through the turnstile with her.
It looked better that way.
Correct.
So then I'm on a turnstile with her, and I'm just like back close with her. My dick is touching her butt, and then she's just like, and I got it.
All right, Mr. Blacc, who made the list this week?
Oh my gosh, I gotta go with Apple. Because ever since I switched over to Apple, like my service hasn't been N1. It's just been.
So isn't that your service provider?
My nigga's not your phone, B.
I noticed how that you didn't like interrupt him.
I was just asking a question.
So like I said before,
You interrupted me.
It was a valid question.
yo, I don't feel like I don't like y'all two ganging up on me like this, okay?
It's fine.
Like I said before, yeah, it's just like my phone's just been very acting up. Even though I don't think it's the service, I think it's the phone alone. Because when I have an Android, I had great service. Ever since I switched over, I just feel like
Apple's trash, B. It's a
I just
dark
think
side.
yeah, like it's cool, little cute phone, but as soon as my contract is up, I'm going back to Android because that's been loyal to me, baby. Like, yo, I feel bad for cheating on it, but I need something new for a little bit.
Okay.
So it's Apple going on the list.
Apple, we got. Actually, your ass should put yourself on the list for that move.
What?
Cause are you just smithering? You know your ass is bigger than hers, and you just gonna squish on it.
All right.
And my person this week is actually a good friend of the show, Larry Morgan.
Again? What did he do this time?
He did it to me this time. So I had a game next Saturday, but then Sunday after the football games, a few of the crew came over again to hang out and chill.
I didn't get invited.
Matt Liquor. There's always an invite. You live down the block.
Hey, like she has my number, but she never said, "Hey, you wanna come over? You don't have a game night."
And they actually invited themselves.
Again, I never get an invite.
You know where she lives.
But again, I
Follow her on social
Did you
media.
not get the
I don't
invite to game night? Everyone did. Did you not come? No. You live down the block.
You didn't
and then
invite
you
me.
say, "Oh, you work." Yes, it did. Anyway, so Larry Morgan goes on this list because this nigga don't know how to play Uno. So simple. So we're playing in a circle, and Tati gets a draw. Tati puts a draw 2. Kelvin puts a draw 2. I put a draw 4.
That's disrespectful, B. That's disrespectful, B. That's disrespectful.
Larry's ass puts down a yellow draw 2, but he don't understand. With my draw 4, I have to say the color first.
Nah.
He didn't agree. So
No, you don't do that.
He totally stopped the game because he was like, "Yo, I'm not picking up that shit. I'm not picking up
That's the best
And
way
I
to
was
do
like,
it.
Yo, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up the 2. I'm gonna take back my draw 4, and we're just gonna continue the game because he would not let us finish the game.
But he's right though.
So
like,
it's not right.
No, when you use the wild as a draw, He could put any color he want because it's a draw.
No, she has to call it out.
Nah. I gotta agree with Larry. Yo, what kind of shit you playing? No.
So that's like saying if you got a wild card, just a wild card, and you put down any color you want.
No, that's not how it works.
No.
You're not playing Uno in Haiti. This is American Uno.
Where she too?
Wait,
Yeah, you don't play like that in America.
I just want to know.
No, look, I don't went to school. You went to. I went to the hood. That's how we play.
I just want to know that if we were playing and I put down a wild card, you're saying you would just put down any color you felt like?
No.
So then if it's no, then
It's a draw action. Guns on guns.
Wait, it's a draw action with 4 color options on the card. I have to pick that.
Nah, B. That's some cheaters. That's some cheaters.
So we reversed it. I picked up the 4, but then I ended up having him draw for the next go around. He was like, "All right, I'll draw because I'm supposed to draw." I'm like, "Nigga, you were supposed to draw."
No, he wasn't.
But regardless,
cheaters.
Great time. But Larry, you're definitely on the list this week because your ass. We will not be playing Uno with you ever again. But it was a great time. So hopefully the next game night you'll get the hint and just come.
I don't want to go because like your face is mad disgusting. No. Your face is like ill. I guess you can come, nigga.
I invited you. You didn't go.
You didn't invite me.
Well, I'm having a Super Bowl party in the city if y'all want to go to that.
Okay,
Yo, is it in the city now?
Well, I'm gonna be at home, but I'm promoting.
No, I'm gonna stay in Brooklyn.
I'm promoting a Super Bowl party.
So you promoting a Super Bowl party? So you want me to come to your house, right?
Hashtag not my Super Bowl either. So.
I told you that you can come to the house.
Yeah, I'm coming to the house.
Okay, so great. You guys
having hot wings?
Yes, we're gonna have hot wings.
He's a fat.
No, you have to understand. Like I better have my own plate because I love hot wings.
So then you better bring your own.
You can have your own plate.
Thank you.
Weird. So all right.
So what? I don't want you there.
Thank you. You don't want me there?
No. I want you there, baby girl. All right. Forget you there, nigga.
So
you coming, cousin Leo?
Leo got babies. He got kids.
Bring the kids too. You know, I'll be like this. You know.
He's Slater.
Uncle Black. I got you, Leo. Come through.
But as we are once again coming to a dramatic conclusion into our episode 3 of the Jobbers Tears, we do want to once again invite everyone. We have 2 viewing parties this weekend. NXT TakeOver on Saturday and the 31st annual Royal Rumble. Both parties will be at Legend, so please once again come out and support. Follow us once again on Instagram at the Jobber Tears Podcast. These 2 handsome gentlemen are always on there talking wrestling, talking swag. It's a wonderful sight to see, especially if you do like different viewpoints. And then also find us on Facebook at the Jobber Tears Podcast. Special shout outs to our boys at iPost and Headshots. They are our podcast brothers, and I do believe they are looking to possibly invade. Is that true?
Possibly. But
once again, we are one big happy family. So shout outs to you guys. For any of you guys listening to, if you're looking for another podcast to listen to, you can listen to theirs. You can follow them on Instagram at Pokes and Chokes or on Facebook with Pokes and Chokes. So once again, I'm Janelle from HR. Once again, signing off to you with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Blacc. So as we always say, hashtag Black Excellence, and we're out.